Well, they've decided to make a change. Played over. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, he's been ruled offside. Lennon. And now Turner. And snuffed out the danger immediately. A real opening now. Will he? In it goes! Unbridled joy as he opens his account for his new club.
Well, that's the perfect start for him. That's a really good goal. Brilliant bit of play.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Palmer with it. Lennon. Just 10 minutes to go. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Palmer. Well, spot on with that challenge. Oh, in with a chance. Couldn't quite hang on. And it's there for him. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. And in with a real chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Decisive in the tackle, and a throw in here. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. Oh, big chance. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, they've decided to make a substitution, and this one is interesting. A new player on board.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about him recently, but now's the chance to prove what a good signing he will be. Let's hope he has an impact here.
The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Oh, this is looking promising. And still pressing. Spot on with that tackle. Pivotal moment defensively. Could pull one back here. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Delivering it. And the danger's still on. Trying to craft something. He had to react, and did. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, mopping up defensively. Has the strength to hang on to it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, those of you who like to follow every single move on the transfer market will want to be aware of this.
Very big moment this.
And in it goes! And that might give them hope. It's his first goal for his new club.
Well, that's a great moment for him. And could it just inspire a comeback here?
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. And he successfully got past him. He's in behind. Oh! He's done it, and it's a debut double to the delight of his fans. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. And in with a real chance. And it's opening up. Oh, that is sensational! 3 goals in his debut. He'll be dining out on that for some time to come. Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. And making headway. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Top-class defending. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, he could really get at the opposition. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Good example of pressing without the ball. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Now, options are plenty. Is it going to be? They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. It might be. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
And he's broken free. And the keeper comes to the rescue. They still have a chance.
Well, if they do get an equaliser, this goalkeeper has just pulled off a magnificent save.
Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. It's one corner after another. And there's the delivery. Not away completely. Well, no way through in the end. Unable to keep the ball. Trying to open them up. In search of space. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Marvellous piece of skill. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. He must finish! And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And time for the change now. And with that, the attack fizzles out. 30 minutes to go then. And support available. This could be the equaliser. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Becker. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And it has been a priority for Tottenham to get this deal over the line, and apparently everything now signed and agreed, Stuart.
Well, a fee of around £95 million is being reported, which is huge, but he's a tremendous talent, and I think it proved to be a brilliant signing.
Just the challenge that was required. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Alert defending. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Teammates available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Schmid. Struggling to keep the ball. Chances on. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? Oh, good-looking run. Are being pressed here. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas... you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Henning. Keita. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And they need to get tighter. Retaining possession proving difficult. Hong. Moritz Fritz. Can he find the right pass? This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And he's made headway. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. And support available. What they were hoping to produce, they've delivered the goal.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Could be threatening. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And the shot. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performance.
Mate, don't strain yourself.
The man to watch. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring? And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe this is going to be enthralling, a match in the Dritte Liga. It's Dynamo Dresden, and they take on Spielvereinigung Unterhaching.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with 2 out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width but they also make diagonal runs.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. One 0 then. Can he make it count? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Super tackle and they've won possession. Into the advanced position. The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. Giving the ball away. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Oh, big chance. Is it going to be? In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. He's got to score! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Niklas Hauptmann. Hauptmann. And he saw the situation developing. He has teammates around him, but really sticking to their task defensively. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And the game begins. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. The All eyes on one man in... Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And very excited to bring you live action from the Dritte Liga, coming right up. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups.
Will he find the net? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Can he put it away? And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, it's tight up. He's in behind. Chance still on. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, back and forth in terms of possession. We simply have to focus on this man. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And every reason to be enthused because our action coming up is from the Dritte Liga. It's Rot-Weiß Essen and they take on Spielvereinigung Unterhaching.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that...
In with a chance. And the danger is averted. That's useful play. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. He read the situation defensively. Well, I suppose it goes without saying that he'll want to impress his new employers here, Stuart.
Well, absolutely, Derek. It's a start of another chapter in his career. Let's hope he settles in well and shows these fans what a good player he really is.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And continues his run. Could play it in. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. Rodriguez. Perfect tackle. And foul it is then. A really good pass. Oh, surely. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Well, a really fascinating transfer story, one we've been following for a while. We don't need to follow it anymore because Sergio Roberto has completed his move to Arsenal.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he...
Oh, that is a moment of pure quality! A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but they took care of the situation defensively. Piet. Promising attack, this. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And it's opening up. Must be. And a goal! And that makes it feel a bit better now. A goal from the debutant.
Well, it's a nice moment for him, but the team just haven't played well today. Could this be the turning point?
A danger here as he runs at them. This could square the game. Oh, a goal! A double in his debut. Off to a flying start with the club. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. And intercepted it. "15 minutes left for play. Duke. This is looking threatening. Well, disappointing end to the move.
Well, not long left now, but this crowd have been brilliant. Can the players get a winner here?
And he's in. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Could be. Oh, keeper dealt with it. A very good tackle. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. And in with a real chance. Oh, a goal! As he makes it a hat-trick. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? he might be through here. Can he convert? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Joel Waterman. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, I think the scoreline...
Oh, wait a minute. They could be in here. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Kokaro, determined defending. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Will he find the net? Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. Well, no surprise to see who our cameras are focused on.
Caballeros. You're safe this time, amigo, huh?
Our camera lens trained on one man. A free-scoring performance when... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from... You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And let's give credit to the defending. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Boy. Well, they've given him too much space. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Gold. And that's an important intervention. Well-timed tackle.
Mario Williams. That's Mario Williams. Please come to gate 2. Your wife is waiting for you. Thank you.
Oh, this is looking promising, but stout defending when it mattered. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Can he find the angle? And still danger here. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Ball. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. High pressing at its best. He's given us away. Able to skip past his man. Real chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. And it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Losing possession here. Difficult to stop him. Pulls it back, and the ball is loose. Well, threat over for now. And so it is. And so the second half commences here. Well, it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Opportunity here. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Possession lost. Chance here. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Our camera lens trained on one man. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's DC United and they face New York City FC. Real chance, and a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, no luck keeping possession. Good technique displayed. And a fine tackle. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, great attacking play. Can they convert? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So 2-0 now. Hopkins. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. And giving it away. Well, the pass not finding its target. Santiago Rodriguez. That's very effective, good high pressing. Winning the ball high up the pitch, great example of it. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Teammates available. Can he do it? It might be. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
And over it comes. Well, still an issue here. And the attack fizzling out. Well, spot on. Real chance. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And time for the change now. Effective press. He's lost it. This looks more than decent. Cortez. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Delivering it into the box. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the story now confirmed. Spurs have got their man, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Plenty of support here. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Russell Canaus. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, they've given him too much space. And still they wait for the chance. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Wolf. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? In position, and a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. A very good tackle. Russell Canaus. Risa. Santiago Rodriguez. And more action from Major League Soccer to come on EA TV. It's DC United and they face FC Cincinnati. He continues his run. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Rodriguez. 5 minutes to go. Benteke. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
Benteke. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Real chance. And a goal it is. No long wait for the opener today. Now, who can he play it to? Can they convert? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to... Can he do it? It might be. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Well, spot on with that challenge. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And time for the change now. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic... Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. In position. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's the Philadelphia Union and they face New York City FC.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 with a midfield diamond, and key to this shape will be the players either side of that diamond. When in possession, they'll go wider to give the team width. When they're defending, they'll tuck back in.
Well, putting it wide from there, a pity really. Alonso Martinez. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Jose Andres Martinez. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, Derek, when he receives the ball, the crowd will start shouting shoot, and that's exactly what he does. He hits it from distance, he's got great technique. How many special goals have we seen him score? Let's hope we get one today.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Oh, surely. Was an important piece of defending. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. That is tackling of the highest order. Must take the lead here. A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby. And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Wants to attack from the wide areas. And players waiting in the centre. Will he find the net? Terrific block there. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. He fancies it. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. The first half here comes to an end. We simply have to focus on this man. Scoring freely in recent... Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And coming up for you is live action. Might be a chance here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, substitution time, and for every player at a new club, this is an important moment.
Yeah, lots of speculation about whether he would sign or not, but he's here now, so he's just got to go out and perform. I think he'll do really well.
Half-hearted clearance. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Can they nudge in front? Surely now. Opportunity here. And a goal! An eruption of joy. It's a goal from the debutant.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted. It's the perfect start for him. Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Berisha. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Able to get a body in the way. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, the reported fee of around £35 million represents a really good deal for them. He's talented, yes, but he's also a really top-class professional. And that attitude will rub off on some of those players around him, that's for sure.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Getting forward. Can't miss, surely. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Time for a change then. Clearance left a bit to be desired. He got a good palm on it. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Well, he's certainly not alone. Real chance. Oh, he's done it! And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And it's opening up. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Has eyes for goal. Oh, a goal! As he makes it a hat-trick. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Just 15 minutes remaining. And cutting it out. Going well. Oh, the threat is there. It's a perfect challenge. The high press was on, and the chance is on. No-nonsense clearance. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Oh, big chance. And it's got to be a goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Determined defending. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Running room in the wide position. Oh, surely. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? And the referee has given them a corner. Who can they pick out? Oh, did so well to deny him. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. Elliott. Went in strongly, decisively. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside, and be ready for the chance.
Chance to run at them, but the danger averted for now. Anton Stach. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. Well, no surprise. Getting forward.
Lads? Don't get up, mate.
Cameras trained on one man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. And everyone is ready to go here in Berlin at the Olympiastadion. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It is Hertha Berlin up against Eintracht Frankfurt.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And the game begins. And here's the lineup for Hertha.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the starting 11 for Eintracht Frankfurt.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense. Just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
Opportunity it is. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Mario Götze. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Mario Götze. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. Perfect tackle. In with a chance. Oh, it's mischievous. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality. So 2-0 now. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Skiri. Well-timed tackle. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the keeper's in trouble. And fired against the crossbar. Smuggled away.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Oh, fancy footwork. Real chance. Oh, it's just over. So unlucky.
Well, it's a cheeky attempt, but it just doesn't come down in time.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Trying to lob the keeper. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Serdar. And there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at the Berliner Olympiastadion. Opportunity it is. So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. He's in with a chance. Superb stop. One terrific save after another. Well, the focus in recent days has been on West Ham to a large extent, and now we can say that the transfer is official, and the fans no doubt delighted, Stuart.
Well, at around £60 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. Yes, he'll be under pressure, but he's got the character and, more importantly, the ability to cope with it.
Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Can he take advantage? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Hertha doing well to regain possession. Not the most confident clearance. Well, no damage done. More live Bundesliga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Hertha against RB Leipzig.
Well, the fixtures are coming.
And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And he successfully got past him. Real chance. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Textbook defending inside the box. Can he put it away? Still alive. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And he might be through here. A lovely attempt. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Really good challenge. And he's broken free. He might yet finish. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And a double substitution it's going to be. Went in strongly to win the ball. Into the advanced position. And danger still. And there it is, the final whistle. Well, this looks really The man to watch. In a rich... And hello from the Heldenstadt. As Now, my name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's RB Leipzig up against Hertha Berlin.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing.
He's in here. Still a chance. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Well, he can't believe his side haven't taken the lead there. That was a big chance.
Chance for them to nudge in front, and the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Giving it a try. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Baumgartner. Now Griezmann. Well, I'm sure his heart is beating extra quickly because it's his debut game today. Stuart, what should we expect to see from him?
Well, it's the perfect modern-day fullback. He defends well in 1v1 situations. He's a good athlete, and he gets forward to provide an attacking threat. It'll be interesting to see how he fits in today and exactly what the coach expects of him.
And the flag has gone up. Offside. Aidara. Ikoma Loiso Penda. Very effective passing sequence. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Griezmann. And Leipzig in a position of menace. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Suat Serdar. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Nicolas Zeiwald. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Superbly read and executed. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Well, the referee indicates that we've reached the halfway mark here at the Red Bull Arena. And so the match is underway. Still a chance. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So back underway here into the second half. Lukeba. Zaiwald. Griezmann. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, this has certainly got people talking, and understandably so.
Can he finish it, Derek?
Off the post and back in play. And this pressing approach is inducing a bit of panic.
Well, Leipzig are hanging on here. That should have been a goal, really. They've got away with that one.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Strong but fair tackle. Real chance. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Well, Hertha have it back now. Griezmann. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. And action from the last 8 of the DFB Pokal for you to enjoy here on EA TV. It's RB Leipzig facing Hoffenheim.
Well, Derek, that should be a really good game. Down to the last 8 with a place in the semi-final at stake. That should be an absolute cracker.
And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
One man the focus of attention. He scored 4 in his last 3. What will he produce today? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello everyone, talking to you today from a part of Germany where people really enjoy life. We're in the Rhineland at the Bayer Arena in Leverkusen. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner as always is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Bayer Leverkusen up against Hertha Berlin.
Well, thanks Derek as always. The scene is set.
He's in here. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Gives it a go. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Rasmus Højlund. Well, good run and good ball control. Simple save, really. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. The rumours coming out of the camp, Stuart, are that this may be his last season, but he's considering hanging up his boots.
Well, if it is true, he'll be a big miss to everybody. He's been such a great player for them, but I'm always pleased to see a player retire before their powers start to wane. At the moment, he's still having a big impact.
They could be in here, Stuart. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And a fierce effort, but not accurate enough.
Well, as you said, he went for power, but he's just off target. A bit unlucky, really.
Leroy Sané. Wirtz. Rafael Varane. High pressing and good high pressing. How can he take them on and beat them? Has eyes for goal, and you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Good-looking sequence. Has a go. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the... Doctor ordered.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Possession ceded by Leverkusen. He takes aim, and he's tipped it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Delivering it. Corner again. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And the keeper more than equal. equal to it. No mistake by the keeper. And continues his run. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Nicely timed tackle. And foiled by Van Dijk. Opportunity here. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. So half-time. Cameras trained on one man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking... Could be! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Over it comes. And what a magical save it was! Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Just can't get it past him. Well, I'm hearing the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in one of the other games. Let's hear more about it. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, it looked as though it might be problematic for the keeper and the defenders, but they've got away with it.
Well, he eventually clutches the ball, but they've got lucky here. That really looked like being a goal, didn't it?
And there to intervene. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
This looks more than decent. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. Putting them under the cosh. Oh, tremendous block. Can he take the chance? The conclusion, he's missed the opportunity.
Well, as you can see, it wasn't even close, was it? No debate about that one.
Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
And we saw the situation developing. Running with the ball confidently. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. And he takes it away. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has... been excellent, but any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And teammates around him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Terrific block there. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Could be. Spectacular save. Top class. So back underway here into the second half. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, from what I'm hearing, there's been a goal in the Bayern Munich game. Over to Alex for the information.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bayern. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 47 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Nothing wrong with the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it.
Well, as you can see from those stats, their attacking play just hasn't been good enough. They need to start getting the ball into the final third more often and play at
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Great challenge, but the threat is still there. Opportunity here, and a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Firing it in, and a crisp effort, just over the top. And he stopped them in their tracks. So a half an hour remaining. A real opening now. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Last line of defence. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it!
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Three goals without reply. Well, a good tackle. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga coming up. It's Freiburg facing Hoffenheim. Gregoritsch. A move of promise on the flank. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Just hearing the situation has changed in the Eintracht Frankfurt game. And Alex Scott has the details.
Yep, it's a goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. They've scored the opener here with 82 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Who can he pick out? Not the most confident clearance. Inside he goes. Still could be dangerous. Well, threat averted. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. This might have potential. Electing to shoot, and he's done well to tip it over the bar. And that will be a corner. Played over. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
We simply have to focus on this man. In wonderful form, can he add to his... Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It is Stuttgart up against Hertha Berlin.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him? Can they take the lead? A smart stop here. And a very good challenge.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Well, not out of the woods just yet. This still could be dangerous. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Promising sequence. And possibilities inside the box. And they could face difficulties here. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Well, they're going for the short one. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Good piece of closing down. Well, for Hertha, just what they wanted. A win last time out against Freiburg. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, that result away from home shows just how well they played. Today, I can't see them reproducing that sort of form against a really strong outfit. I think they may lose this one.
Can he open the door to a potential goal? And the keeper stretching to deny him. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Brilliant save. And turned onto the woodwork. Bad pass. Ferrari. Effective piece of pressing. A very good tackle. How can he take them on and beat them? And what a magical save it was! Delivering it. It's still there for him. It's a perfect challenge. Counter-attacking, very much an option. He's in behind. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
Referees... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, he could really get at the opposition. He must finish! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So 2-0 now. Angelo Stiller. And it's with Sanabria. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Well, this should be a really absorbing...
Oh, what a great chance this is, Derek.
High quality defending. Plenty of support here. Opportunity it is. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he's still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And it might be. Still possibilities. Oh, a smart stop. And they're making a change. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Stopped a surefire goal. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. What can he do with it now? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Real chance. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. 10 minutes left for play. Really good challenge. Making progress. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
And a substitution in the offing. Oh, good strike! Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. And a struggle for Stuttgart to keep the ball here. This attack looks highly promising. Shot attempted. Corner given. Who's going to get on the end of it? And making sure it wasn't problematic. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them.
And they could face difficulties here. The man of the moment, in a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring chart. And hello everyone from the German capital, from the city by the Spree. We're at the Berliner Olympiastadion. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It is Hertha Berlin up against Werder Bremen.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's the lineup for Hertha. Chances on. Oh, not to be. An opportunity wasted early in the game.
Well, maybe it's come a little bit too early, Derek, but that's a wasteful finish.
Oh, fine play, and maybe it... And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there. Well, he senses a goal is coming here. It's just a case of being more clinical now.
Marco Friedl. That's a very fine piece of tackling. In a dangerous position. And the challenge, crisp and clean. And he's made headway. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Oh, last ditch last-ditch defending at its very finest. And he takes on the shot. Good work from Bremen to win the ball back. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
Is it going to be? There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. But I believe there's been a goal in the Bayern match. Alex Scott has all the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bayern. They've scored the opener here with 28 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
2-0 now, and back underway. Ibrahim. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Must be a goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Suat Serdar. Able to skip past his man. So, a corner here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Played over. The clearance wasn't decisive. And that brings to an end the first half here at the Olympiastadion. And they kick off here. Oh, not to be an opportunity wasted early in the game.
Well, maybe it's come a little bit too early, Derek, but that's a...
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll... And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
And he's made headway. Is it going to be? Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Must be. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Foul there, free kick awarded. All fairly run-of-the-mill in terms of what the keeper had to do. More live Bundesliga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Hertha facing Borussia Mönchengladbach. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Augsburg. They're back level. It's 1-0.
Now jumping in because this is a chance. Well, not strictly on the target, but denied by the woodwork.
Well, close, there's no doubt about that, but in the end, not quite...
The man to watch. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper? Hello and greetings to you from the German capital. We're here at the wonderful Berliner Olympiastadion. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It is Hertha Berlin. Up, and he's in. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about.
Demos una cálida...
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's 4-4-2 against 4-4-2. You don't see that very often these days, but I'm sure we're going to see slightly different versions of it once the game gets going, particularly in the wide areas.